What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Happy Saturday. We are coming off of a legendary Friday. I'm talking, let's take a look before we look at these wins. Let's look at our bankroll challenge. So if you guys have not been keeping up with the YouTube or whatever, I am doing a $100 start bankroll challenge on Underdog Fantasy. If you guys want to tell it directly, you know to sign up with our code. You can get a deposit match, and they're doing a special right now where they're giving you a deposit match up to $1,000, which is insane. Plus, you get $50 for free when you sign up in terms of betting. For if you put in $5, you get 50 bucks. But anyways, started with $100 3 days ago. Our current bankroll on here is $219. So it says 201.9. We have two slips that are open right now in the live category that is $17.50 worth, which I'll be doing. I'll be doing the bankroll challenge video after this one. So bear with me. It will get uploaded. If you guys do want to watch that, keep a lookout on it. But anyways, guys, every single slip we played on there cashed. We even had that four-man. Cam Ward yesterday was the only free pick I gave away that missed. I gave away like 7. I gave away Bill Beckers. I gave Jalen Milroe. I gave AJ Wilson. I gave Agumike. I gave Savali. I gave all these plays for free yesterday. Every single play cashed except for Cam Ward. So that could have been a nice $132 win if Cam Ward would have cashed. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Cam Ward should have cashed. There were several drop passes. In the first drive, he had like a 30-yard pass that was through the hands of Jefferson. I mean, he literally caught the ball and dropped it, bobbled it a little bit, just couldn't catch the ball. Perfectly thrown. That should have been a green slip fully, not just a flex play for $3 profit. But it is what it is, guys. $218 after 3 days. We've more than doubled our bankroll. Can't beat that at all. Some of our other wins. We had these two plays I gave for free yesterday as well. $500 win, $442 win on parlay play. AJ Wilson, Agumike, Beckers. It's the same plays. I just wanted to play them with my regular unit size. That way I could make a good amount of money yesterday, and we did. These are the 3 that I gave you guys. These aren't the 3 that I just showed. These aren't all the ones I just showed. But this one was one of them. We did cash that one. This is one of them I ran that is currently open. So I had Kiki, and then we had Sophie Cunningham. Got really lucky with Sophie, I'm not going to lie. But I played these two with one of the discounted lines. And I'm going to put that in the video. I just had to play this last night, or I thought I did. But anyways, played it with Alana Smith, and we got the discount on this one. This should cash. That'll be I put $7.50 on this play to win right at $21 or something like that. So hopefully Alana Smith can come out here and play well for us tonight. We had this one last night that we played. I was going to show in the video. Otani, Kershaw, and Reyes. $22 or 2.23x. And then we swept our money lines yesterday. So we played both the Falcons and the Seahawks. Falcons plus 3.5 cash. Seahawks minus 2.5 cash. That was a $270 profit pay on that one. We had a $100 profit slip on this one. Seahawks minus 2.5 by itself, and then a $210 win right here for the Falcons plus 3.5 by itself. Then we also played the Brewers money line last night. We got lucky on the Brewers. That was a super high run game. $272 risk, profit $200 on this one. So a nice little bank was made yesterday. I'm just throwing it out there. Harrison Butker under 2.5 extra points. Cash with Milroe. Cash 50 for 128. And then 100 for 257. Butker and Milroe, once again, played it twice, doubled up on it a little bit, or Ace did. I couldn't play that one. But anyways, it is all shown in the Discord. If you guys do want to get every single play, hit the WAP link down in the description. For $25 a month, which is less than $1 a day, or for $10 a week, you can get every single one of our slips. NFL, code NFL gets you 20% off any package. Just throwing it out there. Enough rambling, guys. I know I took a little bit longer on my intro today, but a lot happened yesterday, man. Really good day. Really happy. Hopefully we can continue that into Saturday. Massive MLB and massive NFL slate, which I'm super happy about. But going to pick a winner from yesterday's video to get a free month of VIP. If this video gets 200 likes, I'm going to pick another comment down below to win a free month. So drop a comment, leave a like. Make sure you guys are following the Underdog Challenge. I'm giving every single tip that I possibly can as I lock in these slips live on how to manage your bankroll, how to make money, why you lose money. I'm trying to do that live. The goal isn't for you to just blindly copy and paste every slip I play and make money. That's not the goal. The goal is for you guys to see the mindset and the strategy behind how I'm building this bankroll up slowly. But anyways, let's pick our winner from yesterday. The winner is Ann Leonard, who said happy Flex Friday. I hope you had a great Flex Friday, and I know that you have won so many times on this. This comment, it doesn't matter which comment picker I pick, and we'll end up winning. But send me a message on Discord another free month for you. I think she's literally had probably 7 free months in the last year. I'm not even kidding. Like, that's what happens when you comment on these videos, guys. When you show love, the comment picture apparently likes you. But Ann wins again. I'm not obviously not going to respin that by any means. So if you win, you win. It's just literally a random drawing between 106 comments yesterday. She happens to have a little less than a 1% chance and still won. So good job, Ann. But anyways, guys, let's jump into our picks for today. We're going to start with our baseball, then we're going to go into some NFL preseason. So I've got 4 baseball plays I like, and we're going to do 2 preseason plays I like. I will probably have 1 or 2 more preseason plays on the underdog video, because when I lock in these slips, I'm going to lock in the slip that I'm showing you now, which I've already locked in, and then I'm going to show you guys probably 1 more slip if you guys do want to check out that video. Just throwing it out there to be here probably around 11:30, 12 o'clock Eastern time. But anyways, first pick of the day we're going to take is our man Tovar. I know Tovar sold us the other day. Ezekiel Tovar for Colorado. He's a good batter, man. He's a good hitter for the Colorado Rockies, playing in Colorado tonight versus Arizona. Arizona has Ryan Nelson pitching, and Ryan Nelson is not that good of a pitcher. He's nothing as special. Tovar is going to cash us today. So I'm taking Tovar over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. That's what I've got him at. He's cashed at 7 of his last 10 games. He's cashed at 49% on the season. But if you go to home games, 71% of games in Colorado, he has cashed this line. So 17 of 24, 2.79 hits, runs, and RBIs per game on average. Head-to-head versus Arizona, he's cashed at 6 of 7. The last game he played that we took him is the only game out of 7 games that he missed. So he's been dominant. Like this play a lot. Obviously, we got Dollander, and then we got Nelson, both pitching 2 mediocre pitchers. Ryan Nelson is 3.46 ERA and a 1.06 WHIP, so very good with control. But I mean, his ERA is really not that bad either. He hasn't pitched bad. He's just not anything special, in my opinion. He's not like an ace pitcher or anything like that. But regardless, I think he gets lit up tonight. I think that Colorado comes out here. I think they have hot bats, and I think Tovar is one of them. We come over here and we click Ryan Nelson. Let's find that game. Ryan Nelson. We're going to scroll down to how these matchups have been versus him in the past, and you can see not much data except for Tovar. Tovar has 4 at-bats with 3 hits, 2 RBIs. His OPS is a 170. 175, 1.75. So, anyways, been dominant so far against Nelson. I don't expect that to change tonight. Obviously, 4 out of 5 hits would be some crazy odds, but I like the odds here for a Tovar, man. I'm going to lock him in. I'm going to get him on parlay play coming over here. Tovar. Come down here to hits, runs, RBIs. You got a 1.55x on this play, so not a bad play at all. There are a lot of promos for parlay play. There's not many that I like. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not big on the Imanaga one. I mean, he should cash. I'm not big on that for that payout personally. Not big on Max Fried, 4.5 Ks. I want to take it, but not huge on it. I like the Blake Snell one. We'll probably be using that one here in a minute. And then Rooker, 0.5 runs. I'm not taking that either. So, but regardless, promos today, not huge on especially for baseball. But Tovar is our first play of the day if you guys do want to play him. Jumping into pick number 2, our second pick is going to be what I just said, Blake Snell. We are taking Blake Snell. This is a tough matchup, guys. Obviously, Blake Snell pitches for the Dodgers now. He used to pitch for the Padres. So, playing at home tonight versus the Padres. I think that Blake Snell is going to come out here with a chip on his shoulder, and he's going to want to strike out these batters. That being said, the Padres have struck out less than any other team in the league in their last 30 games. On the season, they're ranked 3rd, but 15% strikeout rate is insane. Now, 5 Ks is not that many. That's 1 per inning if Blake only goes 5 innings. Snell has always been a very high strikeout pitcher. If you look at him on the season, he has a 10.42 strikeouts per 9 innings, a 2.37 ERA, and a 1.53 WHIP. A little bit of control issues, giving up a few hits. It is what it is. 10.42 strikeouts is crazy good. Now, he's only pitched 4 games. You can see the first 2 games this season, he had 2 and 2 strikeouts. His last 2, and this was during spring training, by the way, so bear with that one. So the last 2 legitimate starts, he had a week rest in between each game. So today's the 16th, 7 days rest, 7 days rest. Versus Tampa Bay, he had 8 Ks. Versus the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays do not strike out much. 10 Ks versus the Blue Jays. And I think Toronto is probably pretty close to as patient as the Padres are in terms of striking out. So that's a good matchup. Seeing 10 Ks versus Toronto is crazy good. He's throwing 86 to 90 pitches per game right now. He got 90 his last game. Shouldn't get pulled early. 5 innings in both those games. If you give him 5 innings, he should get 5 Ks. That's the way it is with Blake Snell. I don't care who they're batting against or who he's pitching against, but regardless, I like Blake Snell if you guys do want to tell. If you want to fade it, you can. It is a boosted line. You guys know these boosted lines get me sometimes. Where's he at? Don't tell me they just took Blake Snell. Okay, that's right there. I'm blind. But anyway, this gives you a 2.14x if you guys want to play it. So we got Ezekiel Tovar with Blake Snell, 1.55x and 1.38x, 4.5K. So I'm going to take this. Nice little unit on this one. Payout's going to be $535 if you guys do want to tell. That is going to be our first slip of the day. Jumping into our next slip, I am going to do a pitching out slip. I know, bear with me on pitching outs. Pitching outs have been trash as of lately, but I do like Ryan Nelson. Ryan Nelson, the Colorado or Arizona pitcher pitching in Colorado, I'm taking his under 17.5 out. So we're going to lock in an under on this one. He's been under 6 of his last 10 games. He's been under in 3 straight games versus Detroit, San Diego, and Texas. On the season, he's been under 10 of 15, which is a 67% hit rate. Good matchup, obviously, in Colorado. Colorado is the toughest part to pitch in. The elevation is extremely hitter friendly. You see A's pitchers get lit up all the time. Ryan Nelson, like I said, in my opinion, not an A's pitcher. So 6-3, 346 ERA, 106 WHIP. We've already talked about that. If you come down here, he's averaging 85 pitches per game. His last 3 games, he has got 92, 197 pitches. So he has had a longer leash his last 3 games. They're playing in Coors Field. That does mean that this management knows he could potentially get lit up. He will probably. These games typically are very high scoring. So if he gives up 3 runs, management's not going to look at that and be like, oh crap, we're going to lose to the Rockies. They're going to look at that as, okay, this is a typical day in Coors Field. Nelson still gets to pitch. So unless he gets completely teed up on, he's still going to, even if he gives up a bunch of runs, he's still going to be able to probably pitch his 90-ish pitches. So bear with him on that one. He started out obviously with 70-something pitches. He's working his way up. His pitch count is back up to 80 to 90, up to 100. Pitching versus Colorado. Now, I want you to look at Colorado. Colorado at the start of the season, worst team in the league in terms of hitting. 25th, 30th, and 26th in terms of batting average, on-base percentage, and OPS. If you look at their last 30 games, 4th, so top 5 in batting average at a 269, 13th in on-base percentage at a 319, which is the 32%, and then the 766 OPS, which is top 10. So they have actually been hitting well as of lately. We got Tovar over, Ryan Nelson under. It is a correlated play. You can play those two together. You can mix and match these any way you want. I'll probably end up doing that myself personally. But I like the Ryan Nelson under, guys. I'm going to lock it in. If you guys don't want to play it, you don't have to. But I do think he does not get 6 full innings. So that's my opinion on this. That's a 1.74x to go under, 1.9x to go over. It's plus money on both plays if you play it on, minus 105 now. It was plus 105 both, which is great. I guess the odds are changing, but I like this play under, man. It's a great play in my opinion. But jumping into pick number 3 of the day, we're taking our pick number 4 for MLB. It's going to be our guy Shawn Burke. I'm taking Burke, the Chicago White Sox pitcher, pitching in Kansas City versus the Royals, obviously. And I'm taking him to give us 15 pitching outs. So over 14.5 for my second pitching out play. He's cashed at 58% on the season, 11 of 19 games. He is pitching, and sorry guys, I got something in my eye. I don't know what happened, but anyways, he is pitching versus a team that has been hot on the bats, just like the Rockies. You can see on the season, the Royals' batting average and on-base percentage and everything has not been that good. Their average is 248, not that bad. It's ranked 14th. Their on-base percentage is 306, which is ranked 26th, and then their OPS is the 25th, ranked with 702. Look at their last 30 games, it's down to 5th, 4th, and 3rd, so top 5 in every category. So they have been hitting well, have had some hot bats. Looking at our man Burke, he's pitched 1 game versus them back on, May 6th, and he had over 6 innings. He pitched 78 pitches, went 6 innings. His leash isn't super long. I will tell you, he has been getting 80 to 90 pitches every single game. His last 3 games, 89, 84, 88. So his leash is long enough to go 5 innings, unless he gets completely killed. I don't think he's going to get lit up. I really don't. I think they could score a couple runs on him. I don't think I like Shawn Burke's fantasy that much. Obviously, I'm not sure what his fantasy line is, if we're being honest. But fantasy score is 14.5 on Sleeper. Honestly, that's probably not that bad, in my opinion. Honestly, that's probably not a bad play. But anyways, I do like his outs at 14.5. I think he finishes 5 innings, and I'm trusting my gut on this one. If you want to fade the pitching outs, I don't blame you at all. They have been so volatile lately, and these pitchers have been getting lit up. But it's been mainly the good pitchers getting lit up. These mid pitchers have been doing what they're supposed to for the most part. So this gives you another 2.5x slip. We're going to pair it, and we'll probably mix and match these a little bit. I'll probably play Ryan Nelson with Tovar. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that as a little correlated slip just for ish and giggles. So Tovar and Nelson, hits, runs, RBIs. I'm taking this. I think this is a good little correlated slip for a 2.3x, and we're going to put another unit on it. So place. Here are 3 plays for today for parlay play, guys. So we got Ryan Nelson, Shawn Burke, pitching outs, under for Nelson, over for Burke. We got Blake Snell, and then Tovar, over 4.5 Ks for Snell, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs for Tovar. And then we got Tovar and Nelson together to make a nice little correlated slip. So potential winning, 1770, a little more than a double up on every single slip, which is great value in my opinion. So that's what I got for MLB for our next. And let me refresh so you guys know it's real. Got to do this in every video just to prove we're not scamming here. So everything stayed the same. We're all good. Everything is legitimate. All right, next. Let's close this out. Let us get NFL pulled up. Holy crud, talking is a difficult task, guys. I hope you understand that. Anyways, I got write-ups for these plays. We're going to talk about them. I got it wrote down. I don't have all this memorized, so bear with me on my notes that I have for NFL preseason. So NFL preseason, I've got 2 plays right now. We got Kyle Allen and Zach Wilson. $160 to win 630. This is not the amount that I'm playing on this slip. I've got 1 unit, so I have $10 on this slip on our underdog challenge. Kyle Allen over 85.5 passing yards. Zach Wilson higher than 92.5 passing yards. Let's do what we talk about Kyle Allen to begin with. So the Lions are sitting Goff once again, leaving at least a full half for our man Kyle Allen. Give him a full half. 90 passing yards or 86 passing yards is 100% doable. He's cashed in both games to start the preseason. He's looked better than Hooker in both of those games. So obviously Hooker's going to get the other half. He's looked better than Hooker in both games. And he's the front runner for the backup job, in my opinion. So I like Kyle Allen. I expect him to come out here, continue this streak of showing us what he's made of so that he can have that backup spot. And I think 86 passing yards is what he's going to hit today at least. I think he throws for over 100, honestly. And I wouldn't put money on that, but I'm just saying I do think he has another great game like he has been playing. And 85.5, I think it's going to be too low for a full half for him today. In this matchup. Then we got Zach Wilson, obviously. Zach Wilson, 92.5 passing yards, a little bit higher, so there's going to be no Tua in this game. Wilson is expected to start, and Ewers is to play when he exits. So I think Zach Wilson's probably going to get another half on this one. He went 5 out of 9 for 96 yards his last game versus Chicago, and I expect him to go over this line again on Sunday. So this line is... All right, guys, so in my notes I have on Saturday. But anyways, got the slip locked in if you guys want to tell it. It's up to you guys. I know NFL preseason has been extremely good to us lately. Let's be honest. We've had 1 play miss in like the last 8 or 9 plays we've dropped on preseason. Like we have been absolutely dominating preseason. Regular season is going to be the same. Join VIP if you haven't, guys. But that's what I've got for today. I hope you guys have an awesome day. I hope you cash every single slip, and I'll see y'all in tomorrow's video or in a little bit, in a couple hours, after we drop our underdog challenge. If you guys do want to come view that, I would love to have you guys support that. I'm kind of going out on a limb here. I'm putting a lot of time and a lot of effort into these this underdog thing, and a lot of this is very sloppy, like raw content, kind of like these videos, to where I'm just building slips and talking about them and giving advice. So that's all I'm doing. So if you guys can show that some love, it'd be awesome. I appreciate all of you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next one.